What's happening, everybody? Ty Controller here, and I am going to do a review on the OneOdio Studio DJ headphones. Be right back. All right, so we're back, and I'm a little excited about this. These are OneOdio Studio DJ headphones, and I like giant headphones. I like these 50 millimeter speakers. I like big headphones. I'm a big dude. I like big headphones. So one of the things that I have to do in music is, you want to mix your music. You want a decent headphone. But I'm just being honest. I don't want to spend $200-300 on headphones. I just need them as a reference. Most of the mixing I'm doing is on my setup. But for a quick mix, I just want to be able to get some nice headphones that are affordable. So I said, well, let me give these a shot, because again, I like giant headphones. Now I've had other headphones more expensive and they tend to break after a while, or the jacks break, or what, they don't last forever. But I was excited to order these and check them out. So real quick, this is an interesting headphone. So this is, again, let me just go over it. OneOdio, I don't know how you pronounce it. OneOdio Studio DJ headphones, and they have a 24-month warranty. You just register online. So here's the specs. Frequency range is normal, 20 to 20 kilohertz. So this is a 50 millimeter driver, and it has 2 input plugs, and the rating power is 30 megawatts. The impedance is 32 ohms. The sensitivity is 110 plus or minus 3 dB. And these are what they call closed cell. Well, they're closed. They're not open. Closed ear. They're not open ear. So we get 2 cables with this. So this was why I actually bought them. So the box is cool. So it's a standard box. It has a retail hanger. Got a barcode on there. So let's pull them out. All right. So this is what you get. You get the headphones. They fold up. All right, so we're gonna go over the headphones. So you're gonna get 2 cords. So this is this is more of your DJ audio cord, or your studio cord, and then this is your phone cord. And I'm gonna explain both of them in a second. Of course, you get your manual. So you get a nice manual. I think it's multi-language. Yep, multi-language manual. And you get a nice card saying you can follow them on Facebook, or if you want to donate to the National Deaf Children's Society, you could do that. So let's kind of go through this. All right. So again, the packaging is good. So this is not a bootleg set of headphones. So these do a lot, so that's why I'm kind of stumbling. So the first thing, let's look at the build. So the headphones, they're very light. Okay, so I'm a little concerned. They're light, but this gear, or the metal part right here, is pretty. It's nice. I like it. I do like it. So these kind of twist. They twist out a little bit. Okay, I understand how they do that. So they twist out and then they fold. So as you can see, they kind of, there's nothing stiff that's holding them from flopping like that. But I can tell you this is like a leather, you know, pleather, very soft, leathery head bar, or whatever you want to call that. Cushion is very good. Big, giant 50 millimeter, very soft. The fake chrome plastic looks real good. Again, it's closed back. So the first thing you'll notice on the headphones is there's two inputs on the headphones. So one is for your 3.5 millimeter, right? The other can be a TSR or a stereo 1/4 inch, which is 6.3. Pretty crazy, right? So we're just getting started on the craziness of what these things could do. So again, the headphones functions two ways, and it's really has to function how these cables are made. So this is the black cable is the phone cable, and the reason why I say that is because you have one end that will feed the headphone, then it has a microphone in here and one button where you can answer phone calls and stuff like that, and then the other end goes into the phone. So how do you know which goes where? There's one end that has 2 stripes, one end that has 3 stripes. The 2 stripes goes into the headphone. The 3 stripes go into a phone. Now my phone has case on it and it fits in there with no problem. My other phone has a different case and it fits in there, no problem. You don't have to take the case off the phone. So now when I have it with the phone cable, I can answer calls. Now I will tell you, this thing does not tell you which one is left and which one is right. So I will tell you, I believe that the small adapter is left and the big adapter is right. That's what I believe. Just double check in. Okay, also I have a big head. So these are very comfortable. And they fit. Now, from what I understand, these are not noise canceling, but we're gonna go through that in a second. So now my headphones are in hold on one second. So my headphones, I'm in headphone mode. So if I wanted to listen to music, it will pipe through and come into my to the headset. If I get a phone call, then, which I missed the phone call. Oh, okay. So if I get a phone call, then I can talk through these headphones without a problem because the microphone is in this little black piece. So that's pretty cool. So that's number one. So number two is this red cord, which is the cool part. I'm telling you, don't know what you're missing, or you don't know how cool this is. So let me kind of wrap this and get it to the side. All right, so the red cord, this is the cool part because as a DJ, as a producer, a lot of my mixers and my DJ equipment has the big plug, the 6.3 millimeter or the 1/4 inch. And so check this out. So you have a part of it that is coiled cable stretch. I am 6 feet 5 inches. So I'm going to show you from that tip to here. That's 6 That's roughly 6.5 feet. So it's about 9 feet when you stretch the whole thing out. So now remember I kind of showed you that I can use this here, which I can. This is our audio only cable, so there's no microphone in here. So if I plugged this big end in here, then this little end could go into like a DVD player or another headphone, and I'll show you that in a second. But so you have that capability, or you plug into the small end and then you run into your equipment. So let me kind of show you real quick. So here you go, got DJ controller. So cool part, got my DJ controller. So now I can run my headphones straight into my DJ controller with no issues, right? So now I'm in my DJ controller, so that's cool. So oh, and again, I have 9 feet of cable extended, so I'm not going to walk away and snatch it out, which is the problem with these smaller cables. So you can imagine if I had this plugged up and I go like this, now I'm pulling the cable out of the headphones, damaging. So that's a no-no. So that's why I'm hyped up on the headphones. All right, so let me unplug and get ready to go over some of the functions of the headphones. All right, so let's take a look at what the headphones could do. All right, so now okay, so what it explained was these cups rotate 90 degrees. So this is stuck. So this is 90 degrees. So it'll lay flat inside of a bag. That's cool. So I understand why they do that. So 90 degrees will kind of make the headphone lay flat on the table. So that is pretty safe. That's not bad. Not bad. It's different. So okay, so that's cool. All right, so that's number one. Now they tell you how to use this cable. It has a multi-function button. So you have your microphone, plus you can have a way where you can pause, play, and answer or mute the phone. There's a couple of ways that you can fold the headphones in. So look at this. So that's one way to fold the headphones. Here's a second way to fold the headphones, and I don't know why they have this picture, but I guess it's cool. So they have this picture too of how the headphones are all folded up. So there's three ways to fold your headphones. Again, what you do is you register your headphones on the OneOdio.com website, and they will give you 2 years from the date of purchase to the original end user purchaser. So you're not transferring these or whatever, and they will replace them under normal conditions, free from making sure it's free from defects from manufacturing. They are not covering improper or unreasonable use, maintenance, failure to follow directions, blah blah blah, damage. You know, don't throw them and think you're gonna get a new pair. That's not how it works. So Couple of the questions is, why do you have two plugs? Oh, yes, why do you have two plugs? They said for connecting ordinary audio devices such as iPod, phone, and mixer turntable. Can you play these through keyboard? Yes, you can. Are they on ear or over ear? They are over ear. Are they open back or closed back? They are closed back. So simple instructions. So now check this out. So let me show you some stuff. All right, so I got another set of headphones. So this has some kind of certain technology in there. So you can listen. Make it a little bigger because I got a big head. So you can listen to your headphones. So I'm listening to my headphones, right? As a DJ, you know how sometimes we only want to hear one headphone? Sometimes we go like this. I don't have to do that. I can just flip that. So now I only have one. I'm only listening to one headphone without stretching out the headphone or twisting the way it is. So that's one way to do single monitoring as a DJ. Another thing you can do, which is a little crazy, is so let's say, so this is interesting. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to swap the headphones on this side. All right, so I'm going to play some music into this headphone, right? So let me just get it. Bear with me, please. So I think this is pretty interesting, pretty dope, if you ask me. All right. Okay, so I got music in here, right? I can take, because I have I can share my music by plugging another headphone into the headphones. All right, I just plugged these headphones into this headphone. Yes, I can hear my music. So the funny part is I can actually do a comparison with the two headphones. So these are gaming headphones that I was using. They have a 50 millimeter, very durable 50 millimeter driver. So it is night and day from the sound that these put out versus the sound these put out. These are very full. They handle low ends pretty well. So let me stop this. So that's something that a lot of headphones don't do. Share the connection. So I thought that was pretty dope. So I just wanted to show you guys that you can do that. So it's called SharePort technology. Pretty hype. So let's talk about sound quality. So I'm going to be the first to tell you that these are not your Beats. These are not your Sony MDRs. These are not that. These are $40 or $50 headphones. These are very affordable, low cost These are the kind of headphones that you can buy. You can buy 5 pair of them, and if something goes south, then you got extra pair. You can definitely use these headphones in your studio. You can travel with them. You can answer your phone, listen to your music. The music sounds very good. So let's use like Beats, right? So if Beats is, if we say Beats is a 10, these are easily like 8.5 to 9. So, but with a little bit more functionality. Okay. So again, these are wired. These are not Bluetooth. These are not wireless. These are not noise canceling. But the headphone covers the entire ear. The headphone has multiple uses. The headphone is very good. So I will definitely give it 8.5 out of 10 as far as sound quality. One thing about music and especially being a musician, you need a full range of sound. So my gaming headphones, they sounded cool, but I didn't get the full range of sound that I wanted. I definitely have nice hi-fi, full range of sound in these headphones. And what I like about them is the 9-foot cord. I like that I can use them for phone. I like that they're not loaded with electronics. I don't have to charge these. I just use them. That's all I wanted to do was get some headphones to use as references for my mixing. So that's pretty much it. I think that the headphones are great. I will order a couple more pair for my studio. I like that they back the headphones with a warranty. They have a nice little Facebook page for you to join. But the headphones are real good. So I would definitely, all you producers and DJs, give them a shot. They're the OneOdio Studio DJ headphones, and I don't think there's a special model on this, but take a look. They're made in China, but these are good. These are pretty cool. So I'm excited. Hope this was helpful, and I look forward to reviewing other stuff that could help you guys out. But these are a winner in my case. I like them a whole lot. Thanks a lot. Enjoy it.
All right, so good day. Now this is a review from me. I would say a satisfied customer of a particular product coming from OneOdio, and this is the Fusion A70 that I'm reviewing at this time. I have had the Studio 10 one before, and I'll show you the the picture. So I had this one before, yes, and I would say it's a wonderful product. Now I'm gonna give a review of this one. This is the one that I know I currently have, and this is recorded all the way in the Caribbean, Jamaica, little Jamaica, right? It's not the US, not China, not Russia, simple Caribbean country. All the way in Jamaica, we're using OneOdio. I am using OneOdio, and I'm shouting out to the OneOdio team, especially Shelly, who was the customer service rep, who was assisting me with my issues, because I had some issues with the Studio 10, where the cable became defective in a short period of time. But apart from the cable, it was quality product, I'm telling you. And believe me, they responded to me in a short time, and they were happy to help me. And in fact, they sent me a replacement cable. I want to tell you that the customer service for OneOdio is off the chart. Hats off to you guys, Shelly. I'm doing this video just because of you. The help that you provided, I never forget it. It has been some time now, I think it was in February, and you yes, it was in February, and I had promised to do a video, and I'm just getting the chance to do it. But the reason I'm doing it is because, you know, I never forget you guys. When you come across this type of service, you know, you do your best to support the brand. All right, so when I look at a headphone, you know, there are a few things here that I would write down, that I would look for in a headphone: the audio quality, the comfort, the noise cancellation, and I would say like the battery life, and of course the price. For the price, this is less than $50 US, which in Jamaica that's about $8,000 really. You know, for the price, the quality is great. It's awesome. I'm a musician. I mean, that's not my primary job, but it's as the hobby and loving music, love of music, man. When I put on this earphone and I listen to the quality, it have noise cancellation, and I'm telling you, it does a good job in canceling the noise and the distraction that is outside. You still hear things, of course, but trust me, you're mainly focusing on the music, because it does a great job of canceling most of what would cause you to not enjoy your music. Okay, the battery life, and I'm gonna tell you that on the box it claims that you can actually go straight for 72 hours using the product without the battery dying on you. It takes you about 2.5 hours to fully charge it. I have this headphone now charged up, right? Fully charged up for weeks, and I have not recharged it. Well, obviously it has to do with how often you use your headphone, of course. Because I switch between my headphone and my earpiece, so I don't use it straight like that, you know, because I have my primary job in the day, and then every now and then I tap into my music, right? But whenever I need it, it is there. I turn it on and there's power. I don't lose power. Right now it still have juice, right? So as for the battery life, guys, it's really good. It's dependable, I can tell you that. And as for the comfort, it has some nice soft cushion, you know, nice feeling. It's almost like memory foam, but not necessarily memory foam. It eventually goes back to its original position, but it's really comfortable, right? I look for that when I'm buying things like these, and it fits my hair quite comfortable. I'll put it on, let you see. Let me see. I'm using one and to record, and then I'm in my car. Just 1 second. Right, so yeah, and it's adjustable. I can turn this way. I can adjust it up and down for more headroom. If I'm not using it in this position, as you can see, the earphone can basically be folded into multiple positions, for safekeeping, to put it up. And if you're using it like a DJ, you can turn it like this, sideways. Oh my god, the features, I'm telling you guys, it's off the charts in terms of style and comfort, right? Now, as for the audio quality, I put your audio quality. The sound is really clear. You know, the clarity, I can hear my bass different from my strings, the keys, the keyboard, the drum. I can hear those doing soprano, alto.
Yo, I just got them in today, you guys. I want to do a quick review on them. Sound quality is good for inexpensive headphones. And if you're on a budget, they get the job done. DJ. I've been DJ since I was 13 years old. So I will say that they are very, very well put together for an inexpensive pair of headphones. And if you're a baller on the budget, hey, ain't no shame in your game. Hey, these are the ways to go. And yeah, what's today? Today's the 3rd of October, and I ordered them the 2nd, and I got them in 1-day shipping. So solely because I have a gig tonight, and I don't have my headphones, my old ones. So and it was time for me to get new ones, so I got them. But yes, perfect, love them. I've read some of the reviews, and some of the reviews were not very good, but I believe that those reviews were done based off of somebody probably ordering some used ones because they were on a budget. But, you know, if you have the money, spend the money, get it, and, you know, you get what you pay for. And I believe anything can last a long time as long as you just take care of them. Okay? But again, yeah, these headphones, sound quality is dope. I like it. And again, it gets the job done. All right, but much love. Hope you guys enjoy these headphones because I know I will. And I'll do another update. Peace.
Hi guys, today we're going to be rating the reviewing the black OneOdio wire over ear headphones with the 50mm drivers and a 1/4 to a 3.5mm jack for AMP. So this is what they look like. They're actually pretty soft, and I put them on and they're pretty comfortable, and the noise is actually pretty clear. So great headphones for playing piano. I actually got these for my son who plays the piano, and he absolutely loves them. The color is black, and this is what it looks like. Very, very fancy looking and very great quality for what you pay for. Did you play?
That's right, you give it right there. See the quality, and this is way better than this. That's what the pivot point, see, they move. That's too much. You keep figuring out how to turn them. But this cable is way a lot better than this little thing. There's a button on here. Right here, like I think it's like a phone, but the bag is nice. They sound great. They're more than worth the price.